Hi everybody, it's Jen from Jam Packed Planner. I am coming at you today. um, I have not inputted my inventories for my freezer and shelves and whatnot into October yet, and I really need to do that. So I was laid off of my job last Friday. Today is now Wednesday. And it got me thinking, like, this is why I do what I do. This is why I try to have freezer meals on hand. This is why I keep the freezers and pantry stocked, because you never know when things are going to get lean. We are potentially dealing with, I'm hoping not, I'm hoping everything will be fine on that end, but potentially my husband might be losing his job at the end of the month. So we're really kind of in preparedness mode and like, let's lock it in. We're going to be on a limited income, possibly for the foreseeable future. So trying to make the most of what we've got, trying to make the most of what we can get creative with. And this is not the first time I've been on limited income. So I'm just going to kind of share with you how I do this, why I do this, and kind of some meal ideas I came up with for the next few weeks here. So first thing I'm going to do, this is my freezer inventory and pantry inventory for September. As I have things, I put a little hash mark in. As I use them, I just finalize the X and cross that off. So if you can kind of see like how I've been doing that, like here and here. So I know I have kind of a lot in my freezers and my pantry, and I do that because I buy things when they're on sale. Always when there's buy one, get one free meat, or when there's a deep discount, or when things are, that orange sticker at Meijer's on the meat for, however much off. And I buy it and I throw it right in the freezer. Because then I have it for later. So let's start. I'm just going to copy my list over. So in my freezer, I have ribs. I do have quite a lot of ribs and variations of ribs. So I can see us getting a little creative with that. Short rib, I have 2. And country ribs, I have 3. I like the country ribs because they are boneless and I can throw them in the slow cooker and let them go. Bacon cheddar burgers. I have 2 of those. So I hope you all are doing well. Okay. I bought these bacon wrapped porks when they were $1. And I thought they were bacon wrapped, like, not fillets, because those are truly not fillets, but, like beef. They turned out to be pork. And what I'm going to do with those is I think I'm going to coat them in brown sugar and some seasonings and put them in the oven like that. So then we have brown sugar and bacon and pork. Well, bacon is pork, but having that all together, I think that's going to be awesome. Two. Ground beef I'm out of. 3. Thin sliced chicken I'm out of. 10 wings. I have 2 packs each of 10 wings. I have those left. So I know I have ground Italian sausage and Italian sausage links, because once again, they happen to be on sale that way, and that's how I bought them. A lot of times if a recipe calls for Italian sausage, the ground kind, I just uncase it and use that because it is ground sausage in there. So it's pretty versatile. Chicken burgers, I have 4. We will not have to go grocery shopping for big stuff for quite some time, which is the point. I have 2 pounds of that. Okay, that's that for, no, it's not really. I do have a thing of 3 pork chops somewhere. I moved them at some point. Meatballs. How many of those? 2. I'm just gonna fit it here. Turkey tenderloin. They come in packs of 2, and those were on sale, so I bought 2 packs, so I have 4. I separate them out because we never eat 2 turkey tenderloins during one meal. So 1 pack gets me 2 meals. Chicken mozzarella sausage. I have how many packs of that? 3. If I don't use these by the date, they just go in the freezer. So, and then I don't know what the expiration on the Adele sausage was because I didn't write it down. Imagine that. Okay, now pantry inventory. I kind of ran out of room, and in September, rather, I added some of it here, I added some of it here. So, I don't know, I don't hate it. It's fine. Let's just... By writing down what you've got, you are less likely to buy things you already have. So when you're at the store, if you're like, oh, I need cream of mushroom soup. No, I flipping don't, because I have 8 cans of it. No, I do not need it. Once again, I bought them when they were 4 for whatever. But no, I do not need to buy that for a little while. So, just being able to have this inventory is good for you. So you're not letting stuff expire while you're buying other stuff. Golden mushroom soup, it's so good. Cream of mushroom. Cream of mush. We'll just write cream of mush. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And obviously this will all get updated once a month when I go through, make sure I didn't miss anything. Cream of chicken. I only have 1 left. I have a lot of beans, which is great. Once again, I got those on sale. I found a couple of recipes I really want to make with those. I know I'm saying omelette. I always say omelette, and I don't know why. Tomato soup. For those. Okay. If it helps you, which it helps me to write down the ounces of tomato sauce I have because some recipes call for, the regular size can, some call for the 8-ounce can, which is smaller. I happen to have 2 8-ounce cans. So just so you have that on, in front of you, then you're able to see what, if you need something else for a recipe. You don't want to not have enough. I have 100 different kinds of diced tomato. And I will use them. Fire roasted diced. Two of that. Red enchilada sauce. I can add some of these on there. Tomato paste, I have 12 now. I need to find out a way to use all this tomato paste. Nine, 10, 11, 12. Let's see. Sure, I'll just do the first 2 on the list. Artichoke hearts, we got 2. And then I will just write the rest of it on this side, just because I do, actually I may put it in here because my freezer meals I'm up to date on. So why don't we do that? Why don't we? Two pizza sauces. I thought I have one Alfredo sauce too. Well, I'll double check that. Green chilies. Rice-a-roni. I'm just gonna write RAR because that makes sense. 2 RAR chicken garlic. I have 1 chicken broccoli. one. Cheddar broccoli. I have a lot of this because a lot of rice. It's an easy side. Everybody likes it. And it's cheap. Chicken broth I have 2. And pasta sauce I have 1. Okay. If you do not like what's in my pantry, I don't care. Because everybody does what they want to do and what's best for their family. I'm just worried about keeping my family fed. So, yeah, it is what it is. So I have a lot of shelf staple stuff. We aren't home a lot. We are now, but over the summer we weren't home a lot because we are in a band together. So we do, I do need to keep these shelf staple things around because otherwise things are going to go bad. The main point of this is that the only things I'm going to really have to buy are eggs, milk, bread, and veggies and fruits. With a limited income, I should be able to make that all work. I won't have to buy any meat and I won't have to buy any sides. So, you know, other than like salad stuff. And that's kind of the point of the exercise here. So when I make dinners, if I have leftovers, we are not very big on leftovers. So if we have leftovers, I transfer them to an 8x8 foil pan with a lid. I write on the top what it is, and I pop it in the freezer. Sometimes I will use a Ziploc bag. Like with the ham and bean soup, it doesn't need to be in like a foil container. It can go in a bag, freeze it flat, and I have room in my freezer for everything then. And then that way, dinner's already made. I just have to heat it up. I should write that out. Chicken enchiladas. I got it. Broccoli casserole. I use Paula Deen's recipe and it is so good. Southwest chicken Alfredo. It's a lot of casseroles. I'm from the Midwest. Leave me be. I don't love having a coil right here, but it is what it is. Oh, I could do this. Yeah. Steak fajitas. King Ranch chicken. So for these 3 items, all I'm going to need are tortillas, which I also have tortillas in the freezer. So I'm ready to go. Pizza stuffed peppers. have 2 of those. Okay. Beef stew, I have 1. All I need to do to that is add carrots, because I made it as a freezer meal. Beef and broccoli, all I have to do is add the broccoli. Serve it with some rice, and you are good to go. Asian short rib. One of those. Eggplant parm, I have 2. They're Rana trays. I bought those on sale. I have a pan of chicken tetrazzini. Which is so, so good. I have 2 things of unstuffed peppers. It's kind of like a deconstructed casserole. Oh. Pepperoni. I have a thing of stuffing. And I also have that soup. It is from Costco. It's an organic red pepper and tomato soup. And we had 1 for lunch today. So I have 5. Now I don't go writing down pasta, and I don't go writing down mac and cheese, because those are things I always have on hand, because that is like my main food group is pasta and mac and cheese. So for some meal ideas to use this stuff up other than freezer meals, I do have some potatoes on the counter, and I looked up online at theseasonedmom.com. There's a quick recipe for a sheet pan sausage and potatoes. So I'm going to write it under dinner. Okay. Another thing I could do with what I've got here is I can make, God, it was just on the tip of my tongue. Oh, I want to make these cannellini beans and tomato sauce. I happened to see a recipe online that I thought looked really good for that. Another thing I want to make is like mock Thanksgiving dinner, so I'll do turkey tenderloin and stuffing. And I can even make that broccoli casserole on the side. Obviously spaghetti is always a go-to, especially when I have Italian sausage and I have this chicken mozzarella sausage. So I can do that. I can do burgers between the bacon cheddar and the chicken burgers. I mean, I could buy 1 pack of buns and have 2 meals, even 3 out of them, because I have 2. It's usually just the 2 of us. My stepdaughter doesn't really do burgers anyway, so the days we don't have her, I know I have 2 bacon cheddar burgers, 4 of these chicken burgers. Oh, and then I also have red bag chicken too. the Aldi red bag chicken. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Although they do taste a little pickly nowadays, but I like the pickle taste, so I don't mind it. So 1 pack of buns, 8 comes in a thing. I could really do 4 meals with just burgers, if I really, different types of burgers, if I really wanted to. Let's see, what's another idea? I mean, other than these, you know, you could do anything. I do need some more ground beef. I need ground beef because I do want to make chili. And I do want to get ground chicken because I did see a recipe for some chicken meatloaves that looked really good, like mini chicken meatloaves. However, this is not necessarily something I'm looking to buy right now. I do not need to make chili right now, and I do not need to make chicken meatloaves right now. I need to focus on using this first. Yeah, I could even make like the sliced sirloin, just defrost that and put that with some rice. Boom, instant dinner. Yeah, I think we're sitting pretty. I did write that sheet pan sausage and potatoes. I do want to write that that's from theseasonedmom.com. Okay. Well, this is what we're dealing with for right now. So, join me again next week when I plan my my menu, my meals. Actually, I might film that tomorrow just because I am going on vacation to my mom's house. My mom's best friend is picking me up on Friday, and we are driving down, and I will be there. My husband and my stepdaughter will be home, but I'm going down, going to see my mom and dad. So I won't be back until Tuesday. So likely I will film my next week, probably either tomorrow night or tonight, maybe, just to get that out to you. But keep following, see what I'm doing here. Thank you very much for joining me on my kind of admission of defeat here. But we're not defeated. It feels like defeat, but it's not. And I have faith that, you know, when a door closes, another one opens, and, you know, we'll be in a much better situation. I really didn't enjoy doing furniture sales, so this is a blessing. I want to go back to being a pencil pusher, please. So it's going to be just fine. It's just getting through the lean times, and that is why we prep ahead. That's exactly why we do that. The goal of this is to not spend any grocery money for at least the next week, hopefully for the next month. I do have other veggies and stuff in my freezer that I can pull out if I need to. I have a lot of corn in there. So yeah, we're just gonna see how it goes. We're gonna do a no spend grocery challenge. How's that? So, all right. Thanks once again. You guys are amazing. And let me know if you have any tips for living on a really restricted income. I've already done the whole thing of going through our subscriptions and canceling, you know, kind of the luxuries, the stuff we really don't need. There's a couple other things on the chopping block, but we'll have to evaluate those because those are things we really enjoy, but I'm willing to get rid of it all. My husband, not so much. So, all right. Leave your tips for me. I would be grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Have a wonderful night from the bottom of my heart. Thanks for being here. Like and subscribe. See you later.